So back in 2018, they made Bumblebee, which was a really nice, great change of pace, scale, and tone for the Transformers franchise. And it was a really fun, really good film with a lot of heart to it. So you would think that for the next Transformers film, that Paramount would take the lessons learned from Bumblebee and apply them to the next Transformers film and continue on with what made Bumblebee so good, right? But for some reason they decided not to do that. What we have instead with Rise of the Beast is a franchise regression. They went back and made the kind of Transformers film that Michael Bay would have made, in terms of the plot, the human characters, the usage of the human characters. I mean, don't get me wrong, this film is by no means as torturous as those Michael Bay Transformers films were. They weren't even films, they were just cinematic violations. So yeah, this film didn't make me want to hang myself or anything like that. It wasn't that bad. But I don't know what it is, they just can't really figure out what to do with these Transformers films, mainly in terms of the human characters and integrating them into the story in a way that just doesn't feel forced and unearned. The two humans in this film just feel like stock human characters that you'd expect to see in these kind of films. Very cliched characterization that you've seen lots and lots of times before. And there were just times where you were having these emotional moments with the characters in the middle of Transformers action, and I'm just like, I just don't care. Which again is a lesson they failed to carry over from Bumblebee, because Hailee Steinfeld in that film was a compelling character that I actually gave a crap about, and her presence in the Transformers action did not feel forced. In this film, there were some times, especially in the last act, there's one choice they made which, oh god, I said the film wasn't as torturous or as eye-rolling as the Michael Bay films were, but they got close. There was a choice they made with one of the humans in the last act of this film that I just did not get on board with whatsoever. And even the plot of the film is just, again, same old type of Transformers stuff that you saw in the first 5 films. There's a MacGuffin that the Transformers are trying to find. If the bad Transformers get it, that's it, end of the world. And then the climax of the film is just robots fighting robots, metal on metal, and there's this big massive thing in the sky that's coming through. They gotta stop it before it just destroys the world. Like I said, franchise regression. Now yes, are the Transformers fight scenes and action scenes entertaining? Yeah, in that big summer popcorn blockbuster kind of way. It's not boring to watch by any means, of course not. It's just the script and the story and the human characters they surround all the Transformers action with. Again, not as bad as the Michael Bay Transformers films in terms of just being horribly cringy and kind of pathetic sometimes, but it was just still lackluster and I just didn't care.